I'm Valerie, and I explored Scientology. When I began my project, I Googled the Church of Scientology to become more familiar with the religion, hoping to develop my list of questions. One of the first things I found online was a personality test provided by the church through Oxford Analysis. After taking the test, the church actually contacted me and invited me to come in and view my results. I set up a meeting with Ann Menier, who is the church employee and recruiter at the Mission on Belcher Road. We met at my convenience, and Ann filled me in on the basic concepts of Scientology. Scientology was established as a self-help philosophy in 1950 by L. Ron Hubbard. His ideas were outlined in the book Dianetics, The Modern Science of Mental Health. Ann told me they are non-denominational, including Muslims, Hindus, Jews, Christians, and almost any religion you could imagine. They're located on 6 continents, and their text is translated into 192 separate languages. The Church of Scientology is the fastest growing religion in the 21st century. One of my questions for Ann was, how can you call yourself a religion if you have no one particular God? She explained the view of Scientologists is that religion is a group of people coming together for spiritual enlightenment. When I asked Ann about the underlying message the church conveys, she said that the golden rule is the ethical basis for behavior, and the church believes that people are basically good. There is a cathedral in the church for the purpose of religious activities such as weddings or naming ceremonies, but there is no traditional service. The church was finally recognized as a religion in 1993 by the IRS. Most of the practices focus on self-help and education. Ann said they have classes on practically everything. Each class is about $50 and includes books and materials. A class takes 3 sessions or so to complete, and the sessions are in classrooms at the church structured in 2-hour blocks. However, you can work at your own pace, and there is no extra charge for additional class time. There is also a process called auditing. Auditing has a similar result to counseling session with a therapist and uses a machine called an engram meter. Its purpose is to rid the body of negative feelings and images. The sessions can be bought for about $25 an hour. After becoming comfortable with the process of auditing, any member can take a class and learn how to audit other members of the church. Scientologists also practice a process of purification called purifs. In this process, the body is purified of past drugs or medications, toxins, or any unhealthy substance. During this process, the member spends time in a sauna in order to sweat substances out of the body. Scientists refer to themselves as thetans. In Scientology, a person begins as a pre-clear. As the person completes books called congresses, they progress to higher levels of superiority. With each level, thetans are allowed more knowledge regarding the church's beliefs. This path is referred to as the bridge, and the 8 levels are known as dynamics. These levels are self, family, groups, species, life forms, matter, spirituality, and finally existence, or God, which is referred to as infinity. I asked Ann how you became a Scientologist. She told me to start classes and go from there. You cannot join Scientology because it's a way of life. Ann shared the fact with me that she has been a Scientologist since 1973, and it has an enormously positive impact on her life.